This is James from survivalpunk.com. This is attempt number 3 on this unboxing video. It's been a doozy. It's the first time that I tried to record this unboxing video. It has been unboxed, therefore you will not actually see me unbox. Trust me, I unboxed it. First time I recorded the video, there was no audio. None. I talked eloquently for about 10 minutes or so. All you saw was then I tried again. I recorded the video slightly annoyed, but still very informative. Not as quite as eloquently. And you only saw me from the neck down. The audio was better using my new mic. My new, where's the box? I was going to show you the box. My new Audio Techna something, forgot the model number, lapel mic. So I can move around. I can, the cord is ridiculously long. Excuse me. But yeah, so the first time I didn't turn on the battery power. Therefore it didn't record anything. There will always be troubles. Same thing with podcasting. Second time, using my new tripod. That's and I was trying to use the front-facing. No. Trying to use the rear-facing camera instead, so the video quality be a bit better. You know, better audio, better video. You know. The back-facing camera on my Samsung Galaxy S7 is, I don't know, 10, 12 megapixels, something like that. And previously, when I made sure that this shot was framed well, I just didn't do it again the second time. I don't know how the tripod moved. I guess getting the camera. Anyway, you don't need to know any of that. All you need to know is I have a thing. It has been unboxed already. So this week I have the Olight H1R Nova. Previously reviewed the H1 Nova. The difference? Well, besides some lumens and some, probably just the lumens, and, no, I'm not max headroom for you guys to get that reference. Hopefully some of you do. Hopefully. The R in the H1R Nova stands for rechargeable. This headlamp is rechargeable, which if you buy CR123 batteries for any of your tactical high-powered lumen flashlights, you will know they're pricey, hard to find occasionally. I mean, yes, you can go to Amazon and buy a CR123 battery every day of the week. You can go to some of the Chinese shopping apps, Wish, Geek, etc. You can buy them every day of the week. You go to your local big box store, they're probably sold out. They usually will carry one particular brand kind of the CR123 battery. Usually an Energizer says it's for photos. Well, sometimes they have a 1-pack and a 2-pack. The 2-pack is about $10. The 1-pack is about $5.86 or so. So it's about $5 a battery. Generally, they are sold out all the time. When they do come in, the local law enforcement officers come buy them for their tactical flashlights. And the stores, for some reason, can't keep up with the demand. I don't really, I've looked at my local Walmart several times recently, and the 2 pegs where the CR123 battery is at is empty. And I've not seen another spot in the store besides that particular photo battery where it's carried. So you need to get them. So yeah, with the rechargeable, you can use the one it comes with. I haven't tested it long enough to know how long it lasts on the rechargeable battery, what the recharge time is like, and you know, I haven't obviously played with different ones. This is the Olight branded rechargeable CR123 battery in there. Where is the cord? Oh, and originally in the review, I mentioned how I love that Olight goes above and beyond with sort of the packaging material. You get like this is probably microfiber. You know, it's just well built sort of carrying case. Usually you get, I don't know, does that go in there? Weird. Usually you get extra O-rings. You get, you really get a good deal with it, you know. And if you're gonna spend that much money on something, you know, a nice flashlight, a nice anything, like I really feel that the company needs to go that extra mile and give you a nice box opening experience, a nice accessories, nice extras, you know, like they would in the old days. Like if we had high-powered flashlights like in the 1900s, it would come in a like dovetailed, handcrafted wooden box with like brass inlays, you know, quality that you can pass on to, you know, your great grandkids. I'm trying to find, am I sitting on it? I may be sitting on it. Not sitting on it. So it's the worst review video ever. Yes, I'm a professional. I mean, as in, I guess I get paid to do videos. Well, not really. YouTube has never actually paid me money. I've gotten like $3. Whatever. There's the cap for it. Found it. And hopefully the audio is actually better than this. Hopefully, 1, the audio is turned on and you can hear me talking. 2, I hope that the quality is worth the minimal amount of money I spent for it. I mean, it was like $30, but so yeah. The tail caps in pretty much all the Olights, I've tested, I don't know about every single one they make, but all the ones that I've had, owned, and tested come with magnetic tail caps that you can stick them to magnetic things. I've stuck them to refrigerators. You can stick them to, if you're working on a car, you can sometimes use it like a drop light. You know, a lot of hoods now are not made of metal, but there are usually metal parts in there that you can stick it to and it'll work. With the recharging factor, you don't have to, there's no charger. You don't have to take it out. Like the charger, which is just standard USB, you can plug into your cell phone chargers. You just take out your cord, put in the Olight one, or if you have another one, or you can buy a dedicated one for it. Magnetically, it just goes. I should do that on camera. Yeah, charger just goes right there to it and charges magnetically through that connection point there. Like I said, I've not tested the charging. I don't know how long. I don't know how long it lasts on the battery or how long it takes to charge it. Specification wise, it's because this video is going to run longish because I was bitching. 600 lumens. That is, so pretty much every time I get a new good flashlight and or headlamp, the lumens are always getting more. You know, and I remember at one point where I was like, 60 lumens, that's bright. That's all the lumens you'll ever need just like Bill Gates with like, what was it, 16 megabytes of RAM. That's all anyone will ever need, or 8 or 6, whatever it was, the tiny minuscule amount back in the 80s. Yeah, I know. So yeah, so I've pretty much always adopted the standpoint of more lumens is better and settings. So if your flashlight only automatically goes to the brightest setting, you turn it on, bam, max lumens, probably not the best. You know, I have a tactical flashlight. I have a tactical weapons light. It only goes to the highest setting, which is 400 lumens, and it stays at that. It stays at that until it kills the battery. I think there's a strobe mode, but yeah, there's a strobe mode, but there's no alternate settings. Like maybe you want to creep around the corner and you want a lower setting. Nope, it's just on or it's strobing. There's no difference. And I'd rather have the highest possible amount of lumens there are, and the ability to dial that back. Because I'd rather have those lumens there in case I need them, as opposed to not, you know. Maybe in a certain situation, I'm reading at night, I don't need a lot of light, I'll dial it down, you know. I'll use the moonlight mode, or I'll use the low at 15 lumens. But if I do need those more lumens, I want them there. And I'm excited to see what 600 lumens are like. 500 lumens will light my entire house. 500 lumens blasts the outside that has no, country. We're in the sticks. There's no street lights out here, not for, a couple miles, on this street. If the moon's not out, yeah, the stars are super bright. The stars are bright. Not in the state of Texas, in the state of Tennessee. The stars are bright. Usually, always, if they're out, if it's not cloudy. But most often, you're not going to navigate outside in the dark. Is that glitter on my beard? You're not going to navigate by moonlight, or by moonlight, yes, sometimes, but no, by starlight. So there's that. 600 lumens. Wow. Not having to buy batteries. I will buy more rechargeable batteries, and I will probably also buy a dedicated CR123 battery charger. If you have recommendations for one, let me know, because as far as I know, there is not an in-a-loop 123 battery charger. I don't know if there is. I don't know what the best quality rechargeable CR123 battery is, because I don't know if I really want to buy the cheapest ones, except for testing purposes. But if I'm going to buy a battery that I'm going to depend on, that I'm going to recharge a lot, I'd rather get the best to know it's going to recharge reliably over and over. So, and even if I'm spending a bit more money, it balances out in the recharges. So, especially if it'll recharge many times, like the interlopes, which will recharge like 10,000 times, which makes the actual price of the battery drop down to like fractions of a penny. So yeah, there will be a full review on this probably in a week or two when I get time to thoroughly test it, even though a lot of I want that time period to test the battery charging, so charging and the battery last on the charger. A lot of the other features besides the extra lumens will pretty much be the same as the H1 Nova. So that should transfer over fairly well. I'm excited. And by the way, that previously aforementioned H1 Nova that I love. I love that light. Everything about it. It's gonna get gaved away. My redneck coming out. So in March, Survival Punk turns 5 years old. 5 years I've been trudging along at this and having a great time. So anytime that, you know, you celebrate a milestone on the internet, you give away stuff. You would think that, you know, Survival Punk's birthday is here. Survival Punk should get some birthday presents. But just like me, Survival Punk does not get birthday presents. I will give them away though. My thoughts, and maybe I'll do a whole video on it, dedicated to it, probably a blog post. I'm trying to hunt down people right now for presents to give away a more or less complete bug out bag. So, you know, I want to have a bag, a knife, generally sort of cover the 10 C's. You can customize it past then, you know. I may include some food if I can get some people to throw in some like prize food, dehydrated type Mountain House type meals. Maybe hit up Paleo Meals to Go. Maybe hit up Legacy Food Storage. Maybe throw in some of the. I've got some stuff. So some of the prizes will be new. Some of the prizes will be items that I've previously tested, and that, you know, like I was sent like a few different self-inflated sleeping mats from different people. I don't need that many of them. It's, you know, 1 is none, 2 is 1. But at a certain point, like, I live in a tiny house. I don't really need and cannot store several sleeping mats. So one of those will probably get thrown in there. I mean, yes, I have used and tested the H1 Nova, but I don't think that you will really care because it's that good. I've not destroyed it. It's in perfect shape, and it's amazing. Oh, coffee. Coffee is the only reason I've been able to record this video 3 times now without just popping a vein and snapping out. So whew, hopefully this recorded, or I may just like smash the phone. And it's 17 minutes. I gotta edit this too. With that, DIY to survive, yous guys.